Hello, my name is Cheyenne Herrera and I am the supervisor of the EFS Help Desk. This presentation will not cover the details on how to file. We currently have a web seminar available on our main website entitled Filing Strategies, a Roadmap to Success that covers these how to file basics. This presentation will cover how Texas filings have been changed with the passage of the Non-Admitted and Reinsurance Reform Act, or NRRA, and how to handle multi-state filings when Texas is the home state. This presentation is specifically related to the premium allocation and taxation outlined in the Non-Admitted and Reinsurance Reform Act, which directly relates to agencies writing multi-state policies. Unfortunately, these changes are not optional and can easily become quite confusing. That is why I will be covering a few different entry examples and discussing the premium allocation for parent policies and child transactions effective both before and after July 21st, 2011. Just a word of caution for agencies that do not write multi-state policies. This presentation is not for you. You shouldn't worry about making sure you understand the specifics of this change. There is no need. Just know that if you ever have a multi-state policy or endorsement, you can simply watch the remainder of this presentation or contact the EFS Help Desk. We will cover the specifics with you for your transaction at that time. The rules for exempt premium, being surplus lines, tax exemptions, and preemptions, have not changed, so I will not be discussing any exempt entries. If you have questions about exempt premium, you can read the Comptroller's Tax Bulletin 94-142, contact the EFS Help Desk, or the Comptroller's office directly. For policies that are effective prior to July 21st, 2011, you will continue to enter those transactions as you always have. Enter the Texas premium with the coverage code. This is how tax and stamping fee are calculated. And separately, enter the premium for states other than Texas in the Other States Premium field by clicking the OS Exempt button. When entering a parent policy transaction, meaning a policy, binder, etc., the system will determine the correct premium allocation field for you. You will need to determine the method in which you enter the premium. Again, for policies effective prior to July 21st, 2011, only the Texas premium is taxable, and then premium for states other than Texas is entered separately in the Other States or OS field. From this screen, you may notice a change in title and code. Since the beginning of the EFS, this screen has read Multi-State and displayed a code of MS. Upon making the NRRA changes, we determined it would no longer be possible to continue with this coding method. Why, you ask, make additional changes? Well, because MS has a much more common abbreviation, and that's Mississippi. So we have transitioned to Other States with the code of OS to accommodate that state code for Mississippi. Any date extension endorsement that extends the original policy past its original expiration date, which is on or after July 21st, 2011, will be considered to be effective after July 21st, 2011 and take on the new NRRA allocation rules. The same holds true for multi-year policies or continuous until cancel policies. At the next anniversary period on or after July 21st, 2011, the new premium allocation rules are applied. For policies that are effective on or after July 21st, 2011, when Texas is the home state, all taxable premium is to be reported and taxed as Texas premium. That is premium allocated to the state of Texas and to any other state. But the first determination you should make when entering policies effective on or after 7/21 is Texas really the home state? In my example, I have a binder with $13,500 in premium, $10,000 for Texas exposure, $2,500 for Louisiana, and $1,000 for Oklahoma. Because Texas is the home state, the entire premium is taxable as Texas. So we'll enter the $13,500 with the coverage code or codes. Then you must also enter the amount of non-Texas premium, called the Breakdown of States Summary. which would be $3,500 for the Louisiana plus the Oklahoma premiums. This is not a duplication of the non-Texas premium. Simply think of it as a clarification of the amount of non-Texas premium. As I mentioned before, when entering parent policy transactions, the system will determine the correct premium allocation field for you. You will need to determine the correct method in which you enter the premium. For policies effective on or after July 21st, 2011, you will see this reminder about the breakdown of states summary premium when clicking the Other States Exempt button. Due to NRRA changes, policies effective on or after July 21st, 2011 require a separate breakdown of states premium in addition to the individual states that make up that summary amount for non-Texas exposure, even though that premium must be included in the Texas premium submission. As indicated in this reminder message, you will enter the $3,500 for the breakdown of states summary, or BS code, and then the state code for Louisiana as LA for $2,500 in premium, and the state code for Oklahoma as OK for $1,000 in premium. From here, you should click the blue Enter button and proceed with your entry. With the NRRA changes, there have been no change in the procedure for entering policy securities. To recap, for policies effective prior to July 21st, 2011, only the Texas premium is taxable, and a separate entry for non-Texas premium is entered as Other States, or OS. For policies effective on or after July 21st, 2011, where Texas is the home state, all taxable premium is reported and taxed as Texas premium, and a separate clarification amount of the non-Texas premium is also required. The separate collection of the non-Texas premium is at the direction of the Texas Department of Insurance and the Comptroller's Office. Note: if Texas is not the home state, then the filing is not made with our office. You should make the filing as prescribed by the home state. Now that we have discussed premium allocation for policies effective before and after July 21st, 2011, we can now discuss the premium allocation for any non-policy transaction, such as premium endorsement, cancellation, or reinstatement. When entering child transactions, you will note that both OS for Other States and BS for breakdown of states summary fields are both available. This is because you must determine the correct premium allocation code and procedure to use. The key is the effective date of the policy, not the endorsement, determines the premium allocation procedure. For my example, the endorsement is effective August 15th, 2011. Because the policy is effective prior to July 21st, you will follow the premium allocation procedure for policies effective prior to July 21st, 2011. Where only the Texas premium is taxable as Texas, so you would enter Texas premium with your coverage code, and all premium for states other than Texas would be entered as OS for Other States. If the policy is effective on or after July 21st, 2011, all premium is taxable as Texas, so you would enter the entire endorsement premium with the coverage code, and the premium associated with the non-Texas states as the clarification breakdown of states summary amount and separate individual states amounts. In this example, the original policy is effective on August 12th, 2011. So I'll enter my breakdown of states summary premium and also the individual states that make up that summary. Let me repeat that rule for you one more time. The effective date of the policy, not the endorsement, determines which premium allocation procedure you should follow. This is the same type of rule that is applied when determining tax and stamping fee rates. For agencies that programmatically submit data to our office, the file layout and data structure needed to handle multi-state submissions can be found within our Programmer's Technical Reference Supplement Guide. For assistance in locating this guide, or if you have any questions, you should contact the EFS Help Desk. As with any programmatic change, adequate testing is required in our test environment and should be coordinated with the EFS Help Desk. Now that we've gone through the basics for the different procedures for determining and entering the premiums allocated to Texas and states other than Texas, I'm sure that you are all overwhelmed. So let me take a moment to say that this, just like everything else, most agencies will find it easier to learn on a case-by-case or entry-by-entry basis. So please call or email the help desk with your questions, concerns, or when you have an entry to make. We look forward to hearing from you and learning this whole process with you. Thank you.